What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be playing around with the 2020 with the compound kit on there. So as you guys saw a couple videos back, I was talking about how I believe the Stealth 67 that's in this has left the chat, basically. So what it's doing is that turbo, I believe, is burning oil. We're having issues with the truck. The vane position keeps fluctuating and it keeps going in limp mode for the vane. So basically everything on this electrical has been gone over and looked at, replaced what needed to be replaced basically every sensor you can think of that could be related to this, still doing the same thing. So has that new actuator, I tried relearning the vanes and still doing the same thing. Now the Stealth that's in it right now is the same charger that this truck blew up on, so I don't know if it sucked something up into it, got messed up. But like I was saying, has a new mass airflow sensor, new map sensor, new actuator, and it has been relearned. Still doing the same thing. Take it out. I took it out a couple weeks ago, as you saw, and it was white smoking out the bed stack, which leads me to believe that something is not right. Because this is a brand new S480 on this for the atmospheric charger, and I know for a fact that it has nothing to do with this turbo. So if it's burning oil, I believe it has to be the battery charger. So what we're going to work on today is taking out the Stealth 67. We'll take it apart, see what we can see with it, if there's anything wrong with the charger, which I don't believe there is. And you know, it's probably something internal that we can't see with the vanes. Is along those lines what I'm thinking went wrong. So good part is we still kept the stock charger that we took off this truck in the first place. So we're going to get the Stealth pulled out, the new charger or the stock charger put back on. We're going to take the new cover off the Stealth and we're going to get that thrown on the stock unit just to clean up the looks of the engine bay. And basically when we're done, it will look exactly the same way it looks now, but just with a stock charger in it. So let's dive into the video. Dive on in and see if we get this thing fixed. So this should go pretty easily. We gotta get part of the intake taken off, the Y bridge removed, and then AC compressor out of the way, some little things. This shouldn't take that long, but I just want to take my time just to not mess this powder coating up because it does look very nice and we do not want to get this scratched up. So let's dive on into it, and like I said, it should go pretty quickly. Just got the Stealth pulled out. As you can see, we had to take a lot more stuff out of the engine bay than I thought, but what we're gonna end up doing now is pull the cover off this. We're gonna throw that back on the stock one so the cover still powder coated. Then we gotta take the oil drain line off, get that torqued back onto the stock unit, and then also too, we're gonna open this up while we have the cover off and see if we can see anything on why this turbo is not working the way it should. Also, we gotta get the actuator swapped. So let's start taking this apart and we'll see if we can find anything. I don't think we're gonna find anything in here. Everything looks fine, shaft play, whatnot, but we'll check it out and see what we can find. We're in the process of getting everything swapped over. We got the cover off the Stealth that's about to go back on the stock unit, but I don't know if you guys can pick this up on camera or not. This focuses. Give me a second here. The corner of the wheel here is kind of bent and chewed up around all of them. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera or whatnot, but some of these spokes on the wheel here are really chewed up. So especially this one here, it's kind of all messed up, as you can see. So not sure what in the heck caused that, or if this is the problem or not, but we'll see when we get the new or the stock charger back on here that worked perfectly fine when we took it off, whether or not that fixes the problem. If not, then we got some type of electrical issue that we got to figure out. So hopefully this is the problem, because it's a lot of work to get to this point. But like I said, we'll keep chugging along, get everything thrown on this, and then get the stock charger thrown back in the truck. Now that we got the stock Valley charger back in there, as you can see, it looks fine with the powder coated cover on there. I can't even tell as of now that it's a stock charger. So what we're gonna do now is take my dealer tool right here and we're gonna do a turbo vane relearn, because the vanes are a little bit different versus the Stealth, obviously, and a stock charger. So I'm gonna take this, relearn it real fast, and we'll take it out of the garage and see if I fix the problem. I'm really hoping it's not something electrical, so fingers crossed. But let me hop in, get this relearned, and we'll take it out on a test drive. We got the vane relearn done. I also did the air filter, because I had the message up there on the dash. So let's start it up now and take it out and see what we're dealing with. First thing we're gonna do is go ahead and get fuel because we're at 5% and it's not even registering on the DAC because there's fuel in here. So we're gonna do that before we beat on it, and then we'll see if what we actually did fix the problem or not. Okay, so a good part is we made it to the gas station. We're filling up right now with some fuel, but good thing is it did not go in the limp mode. Now the veins are still really all over the place. I figure it's probably gonna end up going in a limp mode after I get on it here in a second, but we'll find out. We'll finish fueling up and we'll take it out and we'll see what it actually does. Alrighty, moment of truth here. One thing that I noticed is this turbo whistles more with the stock charger than does the Stealth, but interesting. So might have actually been a turbo after all, because normally when you get on it like that, it will limp out. Very glad it didn't, and I also too do not want to beat on this because with the new tune flashed for the stock charger, it's shifting very bad, so I don't want to get on it, but it does seem to be running as it should, and all the smoke coming out the stack is black, not white, so maybe we're onto something here. We'll give it another week and I'll report back, but that should be about it for today's video. Alright, so now that we're back from the test drive, there's one more thing that I wanted to mention was we're going to take this turbo and get it sent back to Duramax Tuner and see if there's anything that can be done to get this turbo fixed. Now, obviously, if we can get this fixed, you know, we don't mind paying for it, obviously, because this is not their problem that it's messed up, but now it is messed up and we got to get it fixed, so we send it back to them when we do end up getting it fixed and it's a reasonable price. We will get this thrown back on the truck to end up making peak power, because the stock charger, you know, is fine, but at the end of the day, you know, we already paid for this fancy Stealth turbo, and it would be pretty cool to end up running it full time with the S480, but you know, we'll get it sent into them and see what they say, and hopefully they get this fixed for us. So that's about it for this video, guys. I drove the truck around for about 20-30 minutes and it was still working the way that it should. Didn't go into limp mode, anything like that. The veins were still acting a little bit weird, but I think it has something to do with the new tune file being flashed in and the trans relearning and everything just getting settled back in. So what we're gonna do now is take this tomorrow, get this boxed up, sent off to Duramax Tuner, and see if they can find anything wrong with it. Now, quick disclaimer. When the engine blew up, it probably did suck something through that turbo, so it has nothing to do with Duramax Tuner or the Stealth turbo in general. If any turbo was on there, it probably would have done the same thing. So that's just a little FYI at the end of the video. But if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a big thumbs up. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Stop this conversation.